तो ये है गांधी जी का कमरा जहाँ गांधी जी रहे हैं। My life is my message.
That only people from India can identify at least a few. Yeah. So these houses, these are rooms that were extended as accommodation.
Okay.
We have these ones here in the cottage, and then we only have two inside.
Okay.
Inside the house. The project finished in 2000. It took place from 2009 to 2011.
Thank you
and then
so much. It
you
was
are
really
most welcome.
informative.
You are most welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then he in 2012 he died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Thank you very much.
Thanks a
completed.
lot.
You are most welcome. Hey.
Thank you.
Sure. So yeah. So this is the original house.
Okay. Okay.
So in here we have in this room it was a guest room where he housed their visitors.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So in here we have the three versions of Gandhi.
Okay.
This was Gandhi the lawyer,
Okay.
Gandhi the leader of the SatyaGraha movement,
Okay.
and Gandhi as we all got to know
about
him.
it. Yeah.
Do you have a spin day? A spin day in India, which was started by Gandhi when he didn't want people to buy fabric from the West because he was fighting them. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he used he encouraged people to spin their own fabric.
That's that's a Swadeshi movement that
Okay.
was initiated by Gandhi Ji.
Yeah. So this is actually what
Yeah.
we are trying to explain to people here, that Gandhi started this movement where people must spin their own fabric.
Yeah.
And then here we have 7 social sins that were written by Gandhi,
Oh wow.
which I think are still relevant to this day. Hey,
Absolutely.
if you look at politics without principles,
Yeah.
pleasure without a conscience,
Yeah. Politics without principles, pleasure without conscience, wealth without work.
knowledge
knowledge.
without character,
Yeah.
worship without sacrifice, science without humanity, commerce without morality.
Wow.
Very
amazing.
relevant.
They absolutely fit the current world, and they will fit till the time this world exists.
Yes,
Yeah.
they will.
Yeah.
So this is just an explanation of the SatyaGraha
Satyagraha.
movement, which simply explains that you can fight, but you don't have to do it
Yes, with
violently.
Gandhi Ji. Yeah,
It's
Satyagraha movement.
passive
That's right, with
resistance.
Gandhi Ji. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
So that's Gandhi, that is Herman Kallenbach. Okay, so this room, this room was Herman Kallenbach's bedroom.
the friend of Gandhi
Yes.
Ji, his
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yes, this
Okay.
was his bedroom.
Okay.
So in here we have Gandhi's inner circle.
Okay.
Gandhi's inner circle being Henry and Millie Pollack. They are the ones who owned that house, the one that I showed you,
Yeah.
in Troyville,
Okay.
where they're in the white neighborhood. Yeah, so those are that couple.
Okay. Okay.
And he also was a partner at Gandhi's law firm. He worked with Gandhi at his law firm.
Uh-huh.
And then we have Thambi Naidu. Thambi Naidu was good friend of Gandhi. Wherever Gandhi was, he was there.
Mhm.
And he was also mobilizing the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here we have Sonia Skelson. She was the secretary at the law firm.
Okay.
This one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then here we have Reverend Doku. There's a story behind Reverend Doku. There's a time when Gandhi had a meeting with the then General Smuts, Jan
Okay.
Smuts.
Okay.
And in that meeting, because here the rules were that if you move from one province to another, you have to register or carry some registration document and what.
Mhm.
So Reverend Smuts was trying to convince Gandhi to talk to the Indian community to carry, those documents.
Okay.
But then the Indian community that was there was a group of militants,
Okay.
and they were not happy with that meeting. They thought that Gandhi was selling out,
Yeah.
so they beat him up. We have Kastuba Gandhi
Yes.
and their 4 boys. They
Right.
had 4 boys.
Right.
And here we have Louis Walter Reed, who was a businessman and the founder of the SatyaGraha movement. He also helped get you remember the Tolstoy's farm that I was talking about? That piece of land where, as the SatyaGraha movement was growing, they needed a bigger place and people wanted to stay in the same community. So
This place is not called Tolstoy Farm.
no.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
No, this place is SatyaGraha House.
SatyaGraha House. Okay.
Yes, Tolstoy farm is somewhere else.
And where is that? It's in South Africa.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's in somewhere in the area called Lenasia.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
We have a misconception that this place is also called Tolstoy Farm. Yeah.
No.
Initially.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was their lounge.
Okay.
So in here, you know the difference between Gandhi
Mhm.
and Herman Kallenbach was that Gandhi preferred simplicity.
Yes.
Herman Kallenbach loved the finer things in life.
I see.
So Gandhi was trying to convince Kallenbach to do away with the finer things in life.
Mm.
So what happened was that when Gandhi used to be arrested. He was arrested quite a few times.
Yeah.
And one of the times when he was arrested and he was being released, Herman went and bought a car
Mhm.
to go and pick up his friend.
Okay.
And when Gandhi saw the car, didn't say anything. He didn't speak. When they got home, he asked him, "How much did you pay for this car?"
Okay.
And Herman Kallenbach maybe told him, and he said, "That's a waste of money. That money could have been used for,
Oh.
you know,
Wow.
to help
To
poor
help the
people
people.
or something like
Yeah.
that." Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also they used to travel a lot.
Yeah.
Gandhi and Herman Kallenbach used to travel a lot by
Yeah.
ship. And Herman, being Herman, who loved the finer things in life, had a pair of binoculars.
Okay. Okay.
And Gandhi convinced him to throw a pair of binoculars into the sea.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
And I mean that's amazing. I mean he convinced him
Yeah,
to
so-
throw it in the river.
This was the veranda. This was their veranda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they used to sit outside here,
Okay.
and then Gandhi's room was up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the room Gandhiji used to live.
Yeah, he used to
Yeah.
sleep there. But you will go and see. So
Okay.
this house ended here.
That's amazing feeling. You know, the more I go deep inside, it feels like I've been moving on the steps where once Gandhiji.
Yes.
walked, you know. There's-
And then here, this shows the trips that they undertook. Gandhi and Herman Kallenbach. They
Oh.
traveled to all those countries, and despite the fact that there were no aeroplanes, they traveled by ship.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. So these lines are all the trips that they made.
Yes.
I mean, it's covering the entire world.
Yes.
And in today's time, when we have planes, we can't travel.
You can travel. and imagine how long it took.
That's amazing.
When you are traveling by ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's amazing. I have no words for it. I mean,
Yeah, and then here it shows these were just the events that took place when Gandhi was going back to India. That was in 1914.
okay. It's a last farewell at Cape Town.
Yes.
Okay.
So here, this is where I would leave you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay then.
तो ये था सारा टूर और अब मैं आपको तो ये है गांधी जी का कमरा जहाँ गांधी जी रहे हैं. क्या बात है. वाह. ये बिल्कुल वैसा ही है जैसा प्रिजर्व करके रखा है इन्होंने पुराने टाइम पे. ये उनकी बेड पड़ा हुआ है वैसे का वैसे ही, कोई चेंज नहीं है. और ये उनकी बुक्स पड़ी हुई हैं. इस तरफ ये पानी का पड़ा हुआ शायद लोटा, और ये उनका सामान पड़ा हुआ है वैसे ही. ये था रूम गांधी जी का। तो ये गांधी जी का चश्मा पड़ा हुआ और ये बिल्कुल बेड है। ये सामान है, ये इनकी इधर बुक पड़ी हुई है। वाह, बिल्कुल वैसा ही है सारा। और ये था गांधी जी का रूम, बहुत बढ़िया। मतलब शब्द नहीं है मेरा, बड़ा खुश और बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है यार कि मैं बताओ सत्याग्रह हाउस आ गया गांधी जी के इस घर में जहाँ वो रहे हैं साउथ अफ्रीका में। और ये सारी कहानियाँ जो इससे जुड़ी हुई हैं, ये लॉन्च था जहाँ गांधी जी बैठते होते थे वो अपने दोस्त के साथ। और ये सारा घर है। उम्मीद है आपको भी अच्छा लगा होगा और बड़ी खुशी हो रही है। और अगर आपको अच्छा लग रहा है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लेना, लाइक करना, वीडियो को शेयर करना, ताकि लोगों को पता लगे कि कहाँ तक फैले हुए हैं गांधी जी, कहाँ तक उनकी इज़्ज़त कहाँ कहाँ कैसे होती है, अफ्रीका में भी कैसे उनका नाम है। नेल्सन मंडेला के ऑपोजिट एकदम इनको तरजीह दी जाती है यहाँ। तो बड़ा अच्छा लगा यहाँ के।